I think Ramon Dino has the room and the look to actually put on 10 pounds and look incredible in the open class. Paul Dillett say that. Paul Dillett, I usually say guys should stay within their category. I think Ramon has the room and the look to actually put on 10 pounds and look incredible in the open. I don't usually say that, but I think he could. Even looking at some photos of him a week later, he looks about 10 to 15 pounds heavier but just as ripped. He has everything going for him, a beautiful physique. He's one of those guys I look at and think, man, this kid has room to put on 10 to 15 pounds. If he does, he can still keep that shape and that exact condition. Some physiques you look at and think maybe certain things could be better, not him. He has everything going for him. I think he can definitely step into that role of going into the open and change the game. He's a good-looking kid, very marketable, and with the physique he has, he could really change the game. Ramon Dino Rocha Queiroz is a standout star in the classic physique division, known for his impressive lines, symmetry, and fullness. The question on many fans' minds, could he successfully transition into the open class, where there is no upper weight cap, and add roughly 10 pounds, is almost equal to 4.5 kilograms, or more, while still looking incredible? In this article we'll explore his current physical frame, his potential for added mass, lessons from past transitions, and whether he has what it takes to make that leap. Ramon stands about 5 feet 11 inches, is almost equal to 180 to 181 centimeters. In his classic physique contest condition, his weight has been around is almost equal to 101 kilograms, is almost equal to 222 pounds, or a little higher. His chest is listed as about 52 inches, arms about 21 to 22 inches. His physique is balanced, full, and very classic in aesthetic rather than pure mass monster style. From this we can infer, he has a strong base. He already looks full and dense for his category. So the question is not, can he look good at this level, but, can he add size without losing the aesthetic that makes him stand out? 2. Could he add 10 lb, almost equals 4.5 kg, and look incredible? Yes, there is reason to believe he could. Here's why. His current physique suggests he still has some room to grow. He's already competitive in classic physique, but when compared to the open class giants, there may be extra capacity for added thickness and width. Adding 10 lb is not a huge jump in bodybuilding terms. If done smartly, lean muscle, not just extra bulk, it's realistic. If the added mass is distributed wisely, especially in areas like back, lat spread, hamstrings/thighs, he could become much more competitive in the bigger class. However, some caveats. Adding mass always carries risk. Loss of symmetry, softening of lines, thicker waist, or overgrowth of certain parts can change the aesthetic. The open class demands not just size but size plus condition plus presentation. He would need to ensure any added mass doesn't compromise his strengths. His height is average for open. Many open competitors are taller or bulkier, so his added mass must be used smartly to give visual prominence. In bodybuilding history, athletes moving from a capped category, classic, 212 pounds, etc., up to open often face hurdles. They need to shift training and nutrition to build larger muscle and often a larger frame. They must maintain conditioning and avoid fat/softness, which can ruin the look even if you add mass. Proportional balance becomes more critical. Adding size everywhere is not the answer. Targeted thickness, especially in major areas like upper back, lats, quads, can make the difference. So for Ramon, if he goes the open route, a well-planned program would be essential, adding mass in the right places, maintaining a tight waist, preserving his signature fullness and symmetry. If Ramon wants to add 10 lb and go open, here are some strategic points. Targeted mass gain, focus on back, lats, hamstrings, quads to build visual breadth and thickness rather than just brute size. Maintain waist/proportions. One of his strong points is classic symmetry and narrow waist, preserving that will help him stand out in open instead of getting lost. Conditioning quality. Bigger size means higher metabolic demands, more risk of water retention, softness. Must maintain sharp conditioning. Stage presence and posing. In open, the poses and transitions can favor the truly big and full bodybuilders. He should adapt. Off-season versus pre-contest strategy. Accept a larger off-season mass where he can grow, then a smart cutting phase to bring out detail for competition. In sum, yes, Ramon Dino has the look and room to add 10 lb and make a serious impact if he decides to transition to the open class. He already has an elite base, excellent symmetry, and fullness. The size jump is manageable. What will determine success is how intelligently the mass is added, how his conditioning holds up, and whether he can adapt his physique to the open demands without losing what makes him special. If he plays his cards right, he could be one of the top contenders in the open class in the future.